On today's video, we're going to fix a common problem that happens with a lot of Ford vans or Ford ambulances, older Ford ambulances like I have back here. The problem is where you turn your air on or your fan on and no air comes out of your air conditioner vents inside the cab. All the air just comes out the heater vent up by your top part of your dash. The problem is caused by vacuum. The vacuum system that controls and opens and closes the vent is not working correctly. It's basically broken, so it's not letting the vacuum work correctly. So this only takes 3 simple parts to replace. So today we're going to replace those parts. I'm going to show you how to fix this, how to run a new line, and get it all working again so your air now blows out of the air vents like it's supposed to. Let's get to it. Now in the front part of your cab, there'll be this little area in here. This is where your vacuum stuff is. That's what controls where the air comes out, whether it's coming out of your top vents or if it's coming out of your air conditioning vents inside the vehicle. In this area under here, we're going to bypass and bring the wire, the vacuum line in here and put in a whole new system here. And mount this up under here as a new vacuum system to fix the problem. Because right now I've got no air that comes out of my vents. It's all coming out of the heater vents up on the top. Now up here under the hood, what we're looking for is this wire right here. This is your vent line. It actually goes down to another one of those black boxes, but it's built into the, mounted inside your side panel here. So unless you want to take the whole part of your car apart and spend 5 or 6 hours doing that, or longer, this method is to put a new one in and bypass that one to make everything work. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to loosen up the doghouse motor cover here, because we're going to need to get in there a little bit. Okay, that might be enough because we're going to go in through here. Okay, I'm going to take this wire. Unfortunately, this is tied in with all this here. Some vans it's more loose and you can pull it through. I'm going to disconnect it right here. We're going to save these little pieces because we're going to reuse these connectors. We don't want to mess that up. And this is the wire here that we need to bypass this and have it come in through there, through the engine compartment, into the inside of the cab behind the dash area on the passenger side. Okay, I put some gloves on because it's awful dirty in here. I'm going to try to take this part here, this connector, and see if I can get this off here, because I'm going to need to use it over here so I can connect a new pipe in. New vacuum line. I'm not sure how this goes in here. Okay, got that out. I'm going to take that part and push it into this side. I said on your van you might be lucky and this might not be wrapped up in this whole assembly here, so you have a looser cable to deal with. Now I've got this cable here. I'm going to hook this end into here. Hopefully. It's a snug fit. Okay, that should be good. Now this is what we're going to weed through the engine area up to the front. Well, up into the cab. I don't know if I'm going to be able to reach that from inside the cab. We'll have to see. Push it way in there. Okay, we got a lot of slack here. Eventually we're going to cut it. Now let's go inside, see if we can pull that through. Okay, now I'm going to try to reach in here, see if I can find this wire or hose, and there it is. I'll pull that through. This is where we're going to be connecting a whole new system and mounting it up under here. Now I'm going to take this metal plate off here using this little bitty Craftsman socket set. This is a 8mm, it says. I have a lot of wires under here. There's an alarm system that's put in, mounted under here too, so this might pose a little bit of a problem here at some point. What we're going to be doing is, here's a wider view here, is taking out this bolt right up in here and using this bolt hole to run that hose through here to get it into this area. And then we're going to be going up in here and pulling out the other end of the hose that's connected and connecting in the whole new system. But I'm gonna take a look at all this wiring here and see what I can do to possibly remove this prox alarm system that's installed here, or at least disable it. I've got to poke a hole because there's some insulation on the inside of here. Okay, let me get something to do that with. And yeah, that's gonna pop a hole in it over there on the other side. Now we need to feed the hose coming from the front part of the engine that's coming through here and feed it up through into this hole without it being in the way of these wires on this side. Let's see if I can do that without seeing it. There it is. See if I can grab it. Well, that's a nice snug fit. Not gonna have to worry about really sealing that. Basically self-sealing itself. Okay, actually, it's catching on something over here. I'm gonna give it some of that slack back. Okay. It rides nice and up, right up high in there. So this is what it looks like from the front. We got it kind of wrapping around something right there. I'll probably disconnect that and reroute it a little bit better. I don't know if you can see in here, it goes down into the engine area, but it's staying really close to the wall, so nothing's going to be going down into the engine, and everything should be good. Okay, now we're going to look way up in here under the dash on the passenger side, and you see we got this white wire. That's one of the vacuum lines, and then the black wire way back here. I don't know if you can see that. That black wire is what we're going to cut and then connect a new hose to connect to the new part that we're going to be placing under the dash here, because it's going to be bypassing all this stuff that's way into the side panel, corner panel of the truck. And then that will let us install the new part up here in the dash somewhere. So that's the next project here. Now, to give us some working space, I used one screw and I put this panel back up just temporarily so it's out of the way. So we've got more space to get down under here. Because we're going to want this black wire right here. And we're going to cut that. You can see that's connected way up in there. And that wire goes all the way up into the dash. And that's where it comes in up here into the dash. And that's what controls your vents through vacuuming, through vacuum lines. So I cut this line, I put a flashlight on it here, and I just connected the hose that we pulled through. The smaller hose will push right into it and connect nice and firm. And we cut that off from in there. So this is where we're bypassing it to come out here. And now, right now, I've got the whole line. It's all connected, but we're going to cut it because we need to then send a line out to this other vacuum device. So I cut the line. This was in the center here. So we got one end, two ends, and then this extra piece here, because that's where we're going to put this T part in, right in the center of these two lines, and then connect this in with the third line. Okay, now to get this hooked up right, I had to play with a little bit to understand. We're coming from the engine compartment here. This is the vacuum from the engine. You want it to come into this side here. I originally had it hooked up wrong. Push that on there nice and tight. And then this is where we cut the line from under the dash, coming in the side piece here. Push that on there. And then this is your pressure reservoir, or whatever they call it. Will be like the pass-through going straight through. So it's like that. Okay, let's see if this works. Okay, that's set. Now, this is set to off right now. I'm just going to put it on vent. And I don't know if you can hear that or not. We have air coming out. Air coming out. The other day we took the van and we had a new air conditioning system put in. So we now have cold air. Kick this on. And now I have cold AC blowing out of my vents like it should be. Woohoo! Okay, now that we have it all working, the next problem is where are we going to mount this? And what we're going to try to do is, you can see this is where we have the pipe coming through, hose. We're going to take this screw out and then try to place the thing in here and screw the screw back in and mount it up here, and then it'll be completely out of the way and it fits right back in there. So let's give that a shot. Loose. Hey, here's the command thing for that alarm system. Okay, I now have it installed. We have it right in here, and it's mounted up in there, screwed in up here. Got the hose coming across here, plugged in here. Got a little bit of it hanging down. I was going to cut it, but I think I'm just going to use the plastic tie and tie it up. And then we'll get this put back together. Here's what it looks like with the metal part put back on. I was able to take out the Prox alarm system, this big pile of wires here. So I no longer have this alarm system in there that locks me out of my own truck. This controller was up there under the dash, and all this. So I took all that out. It was actually back in there behind this. Put this back on. I've still got to put the other plastic plate or whatever they call that back on there, and then we're going to be good with that. Then we've got to work on a little rust problem going on down here on the floor. I'm going to bust all that out and patch that up. That's not too bad. Okay, that's it. We fixed it. We replaced 3 simple parts, and now our air is blowing out of the air vents like it should. This wasn't too bad of a job. We bypassed the hose from the front to the old reservoir to the back new reservoir that we put in. That was the black part, the back box looking part, and now everything's working. It's not too hard of a job to do, just takes a little bit of time. We also had our new air conditioning system put in, so we have ice cold air now, which is great, and it's blowing out the vents like it should. So until next time, please like, subscribe our channel, follow us. We have a lot more videos coming up, all kinds of things, and we hope you stay with us. I'll see you next time.